All right, man. I'll be back. Hold on. Let me go talk to my guest real quick. Hey, what up, man? How y'all doing? I'm CJ. I'm the host of the Word of Advice podcast. I want to thank y'all for coming here, joining me. Please like, subscribe, share. I really don't care if you like it, but subscribe and watch. That's really what matters to me. I know my haters are gonna watch more than anybody. But on this podcast, what separates this podcast from everybody else is we're gonna talk to the everyday person, not the average person, because nobody's average. There's so many podcasts out here, but they only cover celebrities. I'm gonna talk to the day-to-day person because more of us than it is them. You get an insight on your life, and most importantly, give you a word of advice to get through life. So I'll be talking to a lot of my friends, family, and people of that nature, and we'll just go through their day-to-day and how did they become who they became and how they overcame what they had to overcome. But most importantly, please like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for coming. All right, this next guest that will be blessing us podcast with his presence. I met along the way. Good guy all around. Can't say nothing bad about him. Well, I can, but I choose not to. Solid individual, man. We talk often. He lift me up. I lift him up. Pause. and I'm just thankful I got friends like him, man. Introduce y'all to Moureis. What up, my dog? How you? Thanks for coming on, man.
It's a pleasure, man.
Let's just jump right into it, man. So how old was you when you caught your first body?
What? Oh, man. Hey, got the wrong Moureis.
Do you believe in God?
Of course.
All right. And what happened in your life that made you a believer in God? Like, when did you know God was real?
The night I crashed my car. I drove all the way from this side of town to Ramsey Street. Like, I ain't bragging about it, but I was drinking and driving, you know what I'm saying? And I survived the accident. I was drove in the water and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that night, that morning anyway.
But you ran off the road?
Yeah.
Sleep?
Yeah. I was depressed though, you know what I'm saying? So
You
I was
drinking
going
for the
through
depression?
Yeah, I was going through something, man. It was like my first Father's Day for real. Just had my son and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So surviving that kind of let me know, you know what I mean? I had purpose. I could have died. Then the next week, somebody took that same journey from this side of town and killed 5 people.
Damn.
That could have been me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's when you knew God was real.
Yeah.
Was like,
I definitely knew. Okay, you go through like questioning me. Because sometimes we take for granted just coming home every day. So sadly, some people got to go through catastrophic stuff to realize that God is real. But every day we come home, we need to be understanding that God is real. Everybody don't come home.
Yeah. Do you go to church? Or
Yes,
why? Why you go to church?
Why I go to church? I got to give my kids something to. I got to give them a foundation. You know what I'm saying? Just me being at home, that's not enough. They got to understand that they got somebody they can go to besides me and their mother, because we ain't gonna always be here. You know what I mean? So like, I didn't have a father growing up, so my grandmother, all she gave me was the Bible. So she lived with us, but she ain't had too much say so in the crib. You know what I'm saying? My mom didn't really like my mom respected her mother, but when it came to laying down the law, my grandmother seen what was going on, but she couldn't say too much because it's not her house. She just told me to read my Bible, and that's what really got me through. You feel me?
That's dope, bro. Yeah. So you spoke on your grandmother living. But y'all tell me about your upbringing. Like, where you from? I'm
from Brooklyn, New York, and what brought me here was my mom. She had me at 17, so she was struggling in New York. Relationship, just young, trying to find a way.
You the oldest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was the only child at that time, and so my aunt told her she could come in here. We lived with my aunt for like 2 years, and then moved out. My mom got her own crib, and we've been here ever since.
Your aunt still down here?
Yeah.
In favor? Mm-hmm. Okay. So how old was you when you moved out here?
I was 8. I turned 9. I moved out here in July. Turned 9 August.
So you don't remember too much about New York?
I remember enough. I remember taking the train at 5 and 6 years old.
Dolo?
Yeah. Going to school, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I was taking the train that young, but I took it. So do you remember when you moved to North Carolina? Like, how y'all got down here on the bus?
We drove in a Ford Tempo in the back
you
seat.
Remember the car?
3
Both
people.
of y'all was in the back.
The three of us. Yes, I remember that visit. You never forget that ride.
Facts. Traumatized my boy.
Fact.
So, when you first got down here, 8 or 9, what was the big difference between the two?
Silence and mosquitoes. Yes.
You traded mosquitoes for rats.
Yeah.
They got a lot in New York.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real.
When I introduced you, I told everybody that you was a solid individual. How did you become that? Like, you had options to be a sucker or a lame, but what attracted me to you was the way you carried yourself. How did you become such a solid individual?
It was a journey because I can't say I was always solid because I wasn't raised by solid people. I had to stumble in relationships to understand where I went wrong. I didn't realize like the things I was doing wrong were wrong until I realized people were doing them to me. Then I get mad at them, but I'm like, you do the same. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me change. You feel me? That's what got me to where I'm at.
Yeah. So you're a father that I know, but my audience don't. You're a father of 2 boys. How old is your oldest?
9, 10. I'm the children.
When you first found out you was gonna be a father, like when you got that phone call, what's the first thing that went through your head?
No more sneakers.
No more sneakers. So much for
that. but I was happy. You know what I'm saying? I had a chance to kind of just test on what test myself on what I learned. You know what I mean? I had a chance to rewrite history because I didn't have a father. You know?
So did you want a boy?
I was cool with whatever I got, but I wanted a girl. But I got a boy, and after that, you know what I mean? I'm straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll take backs. Being a father of 2 black boys in today's society, like, is it scary? Like, how is it knowing you fathering 2 black boys?
Sometimes it can get scary, but when you know like what you're grounded in, and you know who God is, it don't seem so. It don't get. You be scared at first until you realize the weapon you got. It's almost like going to war. If you realize you got a gun, and you know what I mean, you like, oh, you know what I'm saying. So
and I had extra clips.
Yeah, you feel it?
That's what's up.
Right. Yeah.
Now your youngest son, he has autism.
Yeah. Now that's the scary part, for real.
Okay, I'm familiar. All this autism is new, so bear with me. How do you find out your child have autism? Like, as they get older, is it something
as they get older, and you start seeing how they develop versus other kids? Like I had a homegirl, her son was born the same day as him, and I noticed like on Facebook videos, her son was vacuuming. You know what I'm saying? Like he's using the vacuum. My son throwing baby food at the ball. You know,
they just been a baseball player.
It's just different, man. You know what I'm saying? You just know.
Yeah,
I'm making jokes in light of it, but you just know. I mean, but the crazy part is he was potty training on time. He was walking on time. He just wasn't talking. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how you gauge it. He like I first thought he was deaf. He was answering to his name and everything, but you just know. And then once you get him tested, you know what I'm saying? It's all about accepting it. You know what I mean? I accepted it off the bat because I always had that feeling. Because I just seen how other kids was progressing faster than he was.
What age was it when he got tested?
2.
And that's because he wasn't talking. So it's nothing the doctors picked up. It's just at home y'all realized. You know, his mother realized. Y'all scheduled the test.
Yeah.
You call for concern schedule. What kind of test do they take?
It's like a competency test. I mean, like they go to a different school. They sit there. I don't know how long his mom took him. This is the part that is vague for me. But I know they just have him doing certain things. You know what I mean? There's something he's supposed to be doing.
At 2?
Yeah.
And that's
you do it at 2, but then they test them like later on. They don't do it right away.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You just start watching his behavior.
Yep.
And then they ask you, hey, is there anything changed?
They'll ask us, like, is there certain things he's doing at home and stuff like that.
You bring it to their attention when he's 2. But then after that, you just watch his behavior.
Yeah. You kind of been watching it the whole time. They start watching his behavior. Once you take him there, they ask you if he's doing certain things at home. And they ask you, the things they ask you, the things he should be doing. And the more no's you give them, you kind of know yourself.
He'll do none of this shit.
Yeah. He's supposed to be doing that.
I'm glad that y'all paid attention to that, man, for
Yeah.
real. So I first mentioned the two boys. You said that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
What about having autism son is scary to you?
Leaving him to a world that don't understand him.
Mm.
That's what made me get on my health journey. Because even like being out in public, like you have to teach him how to wait in line. And in the midst of you trying to teach him, you got people who don't understand that's looking at you. Like, get your child, like, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, you don't have time to be trying to address people. Your main focus is him and his behavior, and you can't get him out of that environment if that's something you need. So you just gotta focus on that. But I said the scary part is you start looking at people's faces. What if I'm not there? You know what I mean? So like you just can't ask anybody to keep your child because everybody don't know how to keep him. No, he bad. He not bad. He's just different. You know what I'm saying? So
Like I said, I'm unfamiliar with them. So do they age out of autism or do
it's different. All autism is different.
okay?
All autism is different. He's reading. He's writing his name. Uh, he does a lot, man. But like I said, all autism is different. Like I've seen extreme cases with him. You know what I mean? Like his is there, but I know like I feel like he can have a normal life when he get older. You know what I'm saying? Not like us, but you know, so I feel like he'll be able to live on his own. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Yeah.
Does he go to the doctor more?
Mm-hmm.
So he has to go to the doctor.
Yeah, he don't
Just for
go
the
more than
autism.
us, but he go to the doctor. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
How are your sons' relationship with each other?
Oh, they normal like normal brothers fighting and punching each other in the face.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So your son didn't have an issue. Like,
Mm.
well, he grew up with it, so he probably don't even pay no attention.
Nah, he don't. Sometimes I get too sensitive though, cause like they have a certain relationship or whatever, but then when they get in public, my oldest son, like, I'm not doing that out here. You know what I'm saying?
He
You
be
know?
talking to him.
Yeah.
Bro, man, chill out, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So you say your oldest is 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's the age where they start showing their true colors.
Yeah.
So how do you keep your son from being another YN?
Just remembering myself, knowing myself, accepting my flaws when I was a kid. Cause everything he do, I see it in, I see me and him coming in the house. You can't go back outside. He want to frown up. Sometimes you gotta, I mean, you gotta step in a little bit because he don't do what me do. He do it to his mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean, you don't gotta be too hard though, but you gotta let him know that you're not playing. I don't really have to hit him, but if I have to, I will. You know what I'm saying? But I try not to, because there's other ways to get your point across. You know what I mean? So,
He got a cell phone?
yeah, he got stuff on him.
He got a girlfriend?
He won't tell me, but I seen
They good?
his teacher sent us a picture of him choking up this kid, and kind of found out it was over this little white girl. And I'm like, you starting off wrong already. You know what I'm saying?
He was choking the kid.
Yeah.
He violated.
Yeah.
Don't be talking about Bay like that.
Yeah.
So you ain't worried about your son being another YN.
Nah, I mean, not really, because it's not in him. It wasn't in me. It's just like you 5'10" and your wife 5'6", and y'all think y'all raising a basketball player. Like, let's be honest.
He the ball.
But yeah, let's just be honest. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't in me. I wasn't the street type.
So
I don't think so.
All right. So you married.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's beautiful. That's dope. How long you been married?
Oh damn, he asked me that, man. 12 years.
You throwing them out there. Nobody know. Okay, that's beautiful, man. What made you wanna propose to your wife? Cause y'all kids is together.
Mm-hmm.
So why her?
It's crazy to say this, but I look like she gave me what most men look for in women is security. I didn't have to worry about her. If she was somewhere, I believe she was where she was at. That was my only concern as a man. You know what I'm saying? Is knowing that my woman is where she said she's gonna be at. I can trust her. I don't have to. Like when she leaves, she can actually enjoy her time. You know what I'm saying? Like she can actually have fun when she out. She ain't got to worry about me blowing up her phone. So, and she was a good woman. She was always in church. She always talked about God. She loved God. That was her foundation. And at the time when I met her, again, going through something, what's the first thing we do? Get baptized. Like, I got saved.
That's
Talk to the pastor. Yeah, I got. Yeah,
you got baptized
yeah.
to impress her.
Nah. Like when we first started talking, like we wasn't like together. She kind of like fell back because I was too wild, like strip clubs and
still outside.
drink. Yeah, I was still outside. And
She was
then
like, "You're not about to bring that in my world."
exactly. She was in college, and then like I think I had to move back home. And at that point, that's when I realized I was just reckless. I realized if I'd have lost my job, I'd have lost everything, and I had to change my life. And I didn't know where I was going, so I went to church, got saved, got baptized, and then she had hit me up, and I'm like, "Yo, I got baptized." And she was like, "Word." You know what I'm saying?
You my
She
type
pulled
now.
up. Facts.
Love me a little Christian
You know
boy.
what I'm saying? So yeah,
That's what's up, man. So how long was y'all dating before y'all got married?
3 years.
Okay, 15 years all together.
3 strong years, yeah. For sure.
Okay. A lot of black men they veer away from marriage. So
Mm-hmm.
why did you step up to the plate instead of stringing her along?
Because like I mean I needed something else to do with my life. Like just chasing women and going in the club, being in the club all the time. That I want that type of dude. I always wanted a home I could go to. As a kid, I wasn't happy coming home. So I said, as an adult, I'm gonna be happy coming home, and I just needed somebody to be happy to come home too. She was the first person that I met that I know I'd be happy to come home to. So I had to lock that in.
That's what's up. You also are a homeowner.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
appreciate it.
Another thing, like why you didn't just want to rent? Why he was like, man, I gotta buy me a house.
I rented long enough. I
I grew up in rentals.
You realize you're paying for somebody else's stuff, you can have your own. It's like, we weren't taught to buy anything. We weren't taught to own anything.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So once I
All
started
that
getting,
shit be new to us.
yeah, for sure. So once we started getting the knowledge of what's going on, and then like her aunts and her uncles, like they're very like financially, why can't I say financially literate? Well, they're real good with money and finances, and they just kind of put us on a game with that and let us. You know what I'm saying?
And why was it important to you to become a homeowner instead of just the traditional renting that black people do?
I just felt like, for one, kill two birds with one stone. You do something better for yourself. At the same time, I got something that my kids can have. You know what I'm saying? If I leave here, at least they got somewhere to stay. That's half the battle right there. That's what we used to fight for, being young, is somewhere to stay. Took that out the game already for them. You know what I'm saying? Make the battle.
Then you get equity.
Yeah.
How long you been a homeowner?
5 years.
Ooh, so I know that price done bubble.
Yeah. And then we did some upgrades. So
Ooh, that boy know what he doing.
yeah, for sure.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Enough with the small talk. Let's take a shot.
I've been doing that
Let's
already.
get into the meat. The reason why we're here. More life. All right, man. So you've been known to get fresh and have the latest in clothes.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What's up with this dressing your age thing that people be saying? Like,
For me, when I go out with my kids, I want people to tell who's who. They want to be an old man with red ripped jeans.
that's very retarded.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just dress appropriately, like wearing a belt. You know what I mean? Like, there's no state of dressing your age. Dress mature. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that the young kids do that we not. So okay, remember the shiny denim? If that come back out, are you gonna wear that?
I don't know now.
The pack of Pop Tarts. No, you know.
The pants might be fire though. You talking about them little oily?
You remember the liquid denim? No, we're not doing
I
that.
don't know now.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta think they might have some forces or something to go with the reflector on them.
That's not us though.
But it might be fire.
It might be, but it's not us.
I
mean, it just depends. You do what you want to do.
But you at this age, you wear more button ups and
no, I don't wear button ups.
shirts.
I'm more color conscious and how stuff fit on me versus like. I mean, I'm not wearing
skinny jeans.
Yeah, skinny jeans. The cut of the jean. I like colors, but I'm not going to come out looking like a pack of Skittles.
So no neon jeans.
No neon jeans. Shiny bubble coats and all that. No, I'm not.
I dig it. So you also been known to be a sneakerhead.
Mm-hmm.
How many pair of shoes you think you got, realistically?
Realistically, I give away a lot, so I don't have too many. That's why I'm able to continue to
So
get
what was
because
the
I
most you had?
probably about I say well in the hundreds,
Yeah, I
well in the
figure.
hundreds. But I give a lot of like this past one I gave a kid like 10 pair of sneakers that I
That's what's up,
you know what
man.
I'm saying. So yeah, that's how I get my blessings. You bless other people and God give you more
It's a gift to keep on giving.
for sure. For sure.
All right, man. I've worked with you, so you've also been known to be a hothead.
For sure.
How do you control your anger?
Remembering I got bills to pay and I got kids to feed. That's a fact. And like also notice knowing my age. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times being a hothead comes with, oh, I'll fight you. I know I'm not fighting right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to kill nobody over nothing. So just calm down. Other you just argue, you just yelling to be yelling. You're not gonna
You
do nothing.
burning energy.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do
You're
nothing.
not about to get violent.
Exactly. So let's just
Well, I
go our
say
separate
that
ways.
you just want attention.
You know what I mean?
You get that from somewhere else, bro. I
Exactly.
ain't got it for you. Like you ain't
Exactly.
trying to get violent. You ain't trying to get your clothes dirty.
Exactly.
You said that you got kids to feed and bills to pay, but you quit your job,
Yeah,
started your own business.
for sure.
What was in your mind to make you want to take that step? Quit a good paying job, guaranteed overtime, great benefits, and it was close by
Mhm.
when you went to Sanford. So why did you step away from that to start your own
I
business?
didn't like the conditions I had to work in.
Oh,
And I became to the point where I wasn't happy with my job. And nobody gets paid to deal with my attitude. Nobody gets paid for me to deal with my unhappiness. And if I don't like how my life is going, it's up to me to change it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to be upset and then keep coming to the same place complaining every day. If you don't like it here, leave. Because it was like this before you came, it's gonna be like this when you leave. And I realized I couldn't change it. So I had to change my life and change where I was at. So I just started my own business, work for myself.
and what business is that?
Hot shot trucking. Hot shot trucking.
What's the
My
name of your
company,
company?
New Life Trucking,
Okay.
and that just everything all in one. Like just a new life. I lost 175 pounds and got a new way of thinking. Everything just been going right. It's just like I spoke it into existence, almost like a manifestation, and it's really felt like a new life. Even getting closer with my wife. Me and my wife, it was more so me than anything that we were having a lot of issues. And it come from me not knowing how to verbalize stuff. You always want to get it, because like my mom, when she used to get mad at me, she wouldn't talk to me for days at a time. Even her and my step pop, they were just always arguing. So that's all I knew is argue, argue, argue. And with that new life came a new way of thinking, and I just learned how to. I learned a whole lot about myself going to marriage counseling. It changed me as a person, all as a friend. I prayed that too. I always had that in my prayers. God make me a better friend, better father, better coworker. I could become a better coworker when I quit because I was, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where the whole new life thing came from. You know what I mean? Then I got a new life just cutting my circle in half, adding you as a friend. You know, Fred. Man, I got a very small circle of people that uplift me, that make me feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm important.
Oh,
So yeah,
shout out to Fred.
for sure, for sure. Jerry too. A lot of our
Especially
homies,
Jay.
man. Most definitely.
So you said not to get back, but you said marriage counseling.
hmm Went to a marriage conference, and in that conference, it it shows you like um women aren't machines. Like you just can't. It just expect them to cook, clean, watch the kids, and do this, and at the same time be a wife and do a wifey duties to you. Like but men totally different. We could have an argument, be mad as I don't know what, but still be ready to go in the bedroom. A woman not like that. We expect them to be wear 1,000 hats, and we only want to wear three. You know what I mean? It ain't fair. And once I seen that and I understood that, it took a lot of the wind up myself as far as my pride and what I deserve and what I feel I need as a man. And it just made me like, she deserves a husband as much as I feel
That
I
should be
deserve a wife.
so misleading.
It does.
Like,
It does.
it'd be so hard.
It
Like
does. But it makes you
people
look
don't
at yourself in the
understand.
mirror. Yeah.
Like, we really be in positions we never seen before.
Facts.
Like, it's so hard to be something you never seen.
Yes,
Like,
for real.
it's just like me picking you up and saying, you're gonna be a quarterback. You don't even know what a
Yeah,
quarterback
like,
is.
yeah. What do I do with this?
Yeah, like throw the
Facts.
ball out. I don't know. Like it, and I be thinking like females like be attracted to the rough past and the rough upbringing. But they also gotta understand, we lack a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we want you, we want to build with you, but we also don't know what we doing either.
Yeah.
So you might want this from me, but you gotta bear with me because I don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
You married,
Mm-hmm.
you're an active father, you're a business owner. You really are on your grown man shit.
Mm-hmm.
How do you maintain that?
Prayer, church, and just remember what I'm in it for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't come this far to get comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, you can't start something, and as soon as it start getting good, you get comfortable. You gotta keep going and
You
keep
gotta
going.
keep that
And
hunger.
yeah, you gotta keep that hunger until your bank account is where you can say, well, I could chill for 3 to 4 months. You can get comfortable. But until
Just don't
then,
get too
yeah,
comfortable.
just don't
Cause look
get too
at Jay
comfortable.
Z and
Yeah,
all of Elon Musk, all of them,
yeah.
they still chasing
And just
bags. Like they
realize that,
broke.
just realize you got time. A lot of us be like, when you're working, you got time. When you're not working, you don't have the time. But as long as you're working and you're grinding, you got time. I seen somebody say, like, what would you tell your younger self? And the one thing that I would tell my younger self is this too shall pass. That's where the whole depression come in at, because you think you don't have tomorrow. You think like the world is coming in on you. We put too much on ourselves. As long as
We as people, we
we
as
as
black
people,
men,
we as black men, most definitely. But we got a lot put on us, but we put too much on ourselves.
we add to it
By trying to impress people, thinking that other people are watching you. Ain't nobody watching you.
unexpected
Yeah,
expectations and shit.
yeah. So
Like,
ain't nobody watching you but your kids.
and
You
your
know what
wife,
I'm saying? And your wife, but outside your house, nobody watching you. Everybody trying to catch up on their own business. Ain't nobody watching you. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? You rushing to impress people that don't even like you no way. So just take your time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So, would you consider yourself at any point in time in your life being a street nigga?
Nope.
How did you avoid that?
How did I avoid that? By working. For
But
real,
you
by
wasn't
working.
working when you was a kid.
I was working when I was a kid. How did I avoid it? I ain't like getting in trouble. I went to detention when I was 14.
Well, the
And the
detention
Cumberland
after
County,
school
the
or
Cumberland
juvie.
County juvie, yeah, for 5 days. And I knew then that I
This
ain't
shit
like,
ain't
yeah,
it.
sleeping on the upside down boat. Nah, I'm cool. Them cheap blankets with the lint balls all over them make you itch. I ain't like that. I ain't like their food. I ain't like the way it smelled, wearing the sweatpants with the booties. I didn't like nothing. Then I went to training school. And that's when I
Charlie
realized, like,
Chapman?
yeah,
You went to Charlie Chapman?
yes,
Damn, I didn't know
yeah.
that.
And I went to a wilderness camp.
You
And
graduated from there?
yeah, I did.
That's what's up.
I did. And at that point, that's when I knew, like, this not. I seen kids that was in there for murder, and I'm like, I'm not willing to go through those consequences. You know what I mean?
So you was a bad kid?
I thought I was a bad kid. I just made bad decisions.
So your mom chose to put you in Charlie Chapman?
Yeah,
Or
no,
you wasn't
I was
sentenced
on
there?
probation because I had got in trouble in
It's a
school.
lot. You're not
Like,
telling me.
yeah, it's a lot you didn't ask.
Talking
You know
about.
what I'm
So
saying?
you were on probation
Yeah.
to Cumberland County.
In seventh grade, I got to an altercation with my principal. The rumor was I beat him up. I didn't beat him up. I pushed him a couple of times. I went to court. They put me on probation for a year. And in that year, I got held back in the seventh grade. So I was like, I just didn't care no more. You know what I'm saying? My mom wasn't coming to PTA conferences. If I got suspended, you know how they'd be like, well, your mom got to come to the school. You can't come back till your mom come. Once they
She
seen my
wasn't
mom
good.
wasn't coming, they was, all right, man, you good.
Yeah, Mom Duke said, I got other shit to
Yeah,
do.
facts. And you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean? Like, that just kept prolonging the probation. And in that time, me getting in trouble in school, they just kept putting me in different things. And I met this one lady, her name was Miss Floyd. And she kind of changed. She's the first person that showed me how to love myself.
She seen you.
Yeah. Yeah. She used to take me bowling, bring me clothes, all that type of stuff. She was real nice. And that made me see myself better. Because as a kid, we think like, I gotta have the Jordans like everybody else. And I wasn't getting none of that. And once I was able to like love myself and see myself for who I really was, I was able to make that change. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what kept me from. But I knew I wasn't no street dude. Never sold drugs, nothing like that.
How long was you in Target Challenge?
I say like about 9 months.
That's how long the whole process is.
I
Or you
don't
stay
know. I
long?
was in there for 9 months though, because I was like at first I was having a hard time with everything, and then it was like I don't know. They was like, well, I had high blood pressure too, so I couldn't do a lot. I think they just pushed me out of that joint. It was a lot that I was getting
You gotta
rid
do a
of.
lot of like physical work and shit.
Yeah, and there was a lot of stuff I wasn't doing, especially the summertime. Like, I gotta do that. I got blood pressure. I'm over there drinking water. They going through it. You know what I mean?
So you wasn't always big.
I was always big, bro. Word up. For real.
So when you said you lost 175 pounds, what sparked you to start losing weight? Was it health
It
issues?
was health
You started
issues,
looking at yourself different in the mirror, your
like
wife, like what got you to say,
going to the doctor and seeing that my blood pressure was at stroke level every time I went.
mm.
Like high. You know what I'm saying? They take your blood pressure, they look at you, you all right? I'm like, I'm good. This old lady was like, so you could die right now. You don't even know. I'm going to work. I'm losing feeling in my hands, everything. And then I started having this real sharp pain in my back. I didn't know where it was coming from. They said I had gallstones. So they took my gallbladder. And then before they took it, they said I might have fatty liver, so you can't eat nothing for 2 weeks. And for that 2 weeks, I didn't eat anything. And then afterwards, I didn't want to eat anything. But I was working out, and I just kept doing it, and the weight just kept dropping. And so I just kept going and been doing it ever since.
Cause in our community, a lot of men, including myself, we overweight.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, we carry a lot of responsibilities. So all we want to do is get money, eat, and lay down.
Yeah, a lot of us are emotional eaters, don't even know it.
What's that?
Like you get mad, you get frustrated, and you just want to eat.
Eat to feel better.
Mm-hmm.
That shit
And
might
then
be
you
me.
eat, then be like, oh, I ain't need this. It's too late now.
That shit
You
grow.
a 4-piece in.
That shit might be me though.
Yeah,
I eat when I'm happy, sad.
Facts. We always celebrate. We put eating with celebrating. When people pass, everybody bringing food over. Like eating is a part of our culture, but you just gotta figure out what you eating and how much of it you gonna eat.
All right, do me a favor, man. Look into that camera. Mm-hmm. If you could talk to a guy, any guy out there that's overweight, that's fighting the cravings and need the weight loss journey, what advice would you give him?
If you didn't get help from this podcast, get help somewhere. That's all I got for him. I can't tell nobody what to do. You can listen to anything I'm saying, and I heard so many people say, I did this and I did this and eat sea moss and do all this. Like you can hear it all day long, and it's not gonna do anything. It's a mindset change. And for me, that came with prayer. We talked about God in the beginning of the podcast, and that's God is in the beginning of everything. Before you do anything, you gotta pray, and God will He'll put it in your heart, He'll put it in your mind, and you'll get that mind, and all of a sudden it'll just flip, and you'll start drinking water. It started with me drinking water. Somebody blessed me with a treadmill, and I just started walking, and I walked into a blessing. So you gotta want it. By wanting it, you gotta pray for it. I can't tell you not to pray. I advise anybody, pray. Anything you want in life, pray. And believe you got it before you get it, and you'll have it. Mm-hmm.
1 second. I need a break. I was dope. Can you get some more Hennessy?
You about to ask me some other questions, man?
Yeah, I'm not done.
What is it, drink champs?
I don't know you try to make that an outro, but
yeah,
I'm not done.
Yeah, do you want more though, or is that enough?
Oh, yeah, I'll take some more.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to him, make sure he goes that straight home.
Yeah, for sure.
Return him back to his wife. Nah, that wasn't an outro. I just know it's a lot. I'm gonna need to hear that because I'm overweight.
Yeah.
I might not look it, but
I'm
big as shit.
All you gotta do is drink water and walk, bro.
I said I might not look it because they be saying like I don't look it, but I am.
He don't look it.
That's what I said. She wanted to put her emphasis
Drink
on
water.
that.
Drink a lot of water and walk in your intake. When you full, stop eating. Well, you better finish that plate. When you full, stop eating. We were like, we burp and try to get comfortable to make the food shift and eat some more. Just stop right there.
All right, hold up. Say that for the podcast.
All right, man.
Y'all ready?
Wait a minute, hold on. And you don't need two plates.
Facts.
One plate is enough.
Eat off of salsa too.
You
sure.
ready? My baby ain't got no enthusiasm. She used to get up and clap.
I'm tired. That's it's raining. We said outside. Oh, y'all did? Go ahead.
So, on your weight loss journey, I know. Did you have to change your diet?
For sure.
So what did you take away?
A lot of breads, rice. I ate brown rice. I ate a lot of ground turkey. Once you realize you eating for survival and not eating for taste, your diet change. You'll be more comfortable with changing your diet. We always want everything to taste good. Everything ain't gonna taste good. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I do. CT Fletcher said.
Yeah, but once you get it in your mind that it's good for you, if you tell yourself something tastes good or tastes good, you can eat beef jerky and say this tastes like chicken. It'll start tasting like chicken. We just be thinking that everything's supposed to taste good because we spend a lot of money on it. Oh, I work hard, I deserve. You work hard, you deserve to live. You don't deserve to eat everything good.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying?
So did you have surgery to lose your weight, or you lost all your weight?
I feel like part of it came from the surgery with them taking my gallbladder. So I would attribute it to that because even when they take your gallbladder, you gotta watch what you eat. Cause like one time, I was doing residential, driving the garbage trucks, and I stopped and got some fried chicken. And you got to go to the bathroom like that. They're like, stop the truck! I'm flying around corners. I drove like 2 neighborhoods to find a porta john. You know what I mean? So it's like for real, like you forced to watch. You forced to watch it anyway. But yeah. So I do attribute it to that. I ain't gonna just say I did it on like I just did it all natural, because it's hard. It is really hard. And if you try to do it by yourself, that's why we fail all the time as people, because we think we got to do everything by ourselves. Get help. Get help. Whether you talk to somebody, you get somebody to walk with you, somebody you could talk to every day. But the main thing is just knowing what you want when you pray, and you'll get it. Don't pray with doubt. You don't even believe in your prayers, so how you gonna believe anything gonna work for you? Just believe wholeheartedly that you're gonna have it, you're gonna get it, and you'll have it. I'm a living witness. I mean, we all pray for $1 million, you know what I'm saying? But deep down inside, we got the $1 million when we wake up in the morning. We got the opportunity to get it. And God don't hand out checks. You know what I'm saying? He give you the drive to go get it.
You had a partial rap career.
Yeah, it was more so.
You can rap though. You definitely can rap.
That's
so
just
it wasn't no lack of talent on your end.
It wasn't a gift. It was more so a talent. I explored it. I just wanted to try it at least one time. I wanted to say, well, I put out a body of music. I shot a rap video. I only did one.
I want to do that one day. I want to be able to say I put out a body of music. Like I want to be able to go to Apple Music.
Yeah,
you can.
It's not hard. And I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't what I was meant to do. It wasn't like, because at this point, most people do it for the crowd. Like, I still do music. I still love making music, creating music. But I think my focus right now is not on me no more. God gave me 34 years to focus on me. I got kids now. All them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasted my time.
What made you, even though you're nice at rapping, some people just put all their eggs in one basket. Like, oh, I'm going to be a rapper. Babe, let me borrow money for the studio. I'm in the studio. And just keep throwing something against the wall, hoping to stick. You was able to rap and still chase an honest bag. Why you ain't just put everything into one basket? Was you really not trying to go hard with it? You just
I didn't. I wasn't willing to gamble on rap. I was too old to be. I'm too old to be gambling. Everything I do now got to be a for sure shot. All that gambling in your 20s.
Being that we speaking on rap, how you feel like the current state of rap and these YNs, and particularly this Gucci and Pusha situation? Like, you can't go around it.
Everything has to be done the right way. He went about it the wrong way. He went about it the way whenever you mad, like I'm gonna do it. He went off impulse. Yeah. It's like a lot of these kids live their life like they're in a video game. Like you can just hit reset when they don't go the way you want. Once you realize it don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
you might be right though.
yeah.
They probably do think they're
They live
playing the
their
video.
life
They
like they're
probably
in a
think it's
video game.
GTA.
Yeah, they live their life like they're in a video game. And a lot of times you do get a reset, but you get a reset off the slight mistakes. You don't get a reset off just crashing out. Because I've got a lot of resets, and I'm quite sure you have too. You know what I mean? But when you go out here and you like getting time taken away from you, you don't get a reset on time. You know what I'm saying?
And that judicial system isn't so forgiving.
Not playing. They're not playing with it. So, but yeah, as far as the rap music go, like the Gucci and Pusha thing, it's sad at the end of the day, and it's so sad that we got older people that's older than him saying that older than Pusha that's agreeing with what he did. And I think that's the problem with music, is that you can't tell the old heads from the young heads. The old dudes from the old ends from the YNs. You can't you know what I'm saying? You can't tell. If you listen to them talk, they all sound ignorant. But then they all want to be
scared of them all.
Yeah.
Them all niggas.
Exactly. They be protected by them too, yeah. But then are they preaching that to their kids?
No.
You know what I'm saying? But they preach it to somebody else's. That's what's wrong with rap, if you ask me.
Would you rather be loved or feared?
Love. Because scared people kill you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be loved by everybody. I just want to be loved by the ones that I love. I don't got to be loved by everybody. I don't want to be feared by nobody.
This podcast is a little different from everybody else's. Like what separates it is you get to ask me questions. So is there anything you want to ask me?
I could tell you changed. I know you changed, but there's still some like flashes of it. Of like the wild street cowboy, but like how was you able to change like that? Because I know you got a family and stuff, but some people can't turn it off. How was you able to turn it off so fast and abruptly, or was it fast and abrupt?
Nah, it wasn't. Well, God giving me the opportunity to change played a major role. I just realized, as far as the streets is concerned, that shit wasn't real.
For sure.
So it was like I'm really ready to do this, and y'all not.
Yeah.
And then the death of my cousin really exposed me to the streets, because I'm like, y'all not trying to hurt nobody. Like y'all really not trying to get y'all clothes dirty. Like, so it's like you be so head driven into the streets, and then once you get in there, you realize like this shit be fake. Like dudes really not touching paper. Like when you young, you see dudes in different cars, you think, oh, he got it.
Yeah.
They rentals, or they female cars.
Yeah.
Oh, he got mad car keys, but then you realize they all female house keys, like car keys. So it's just like I changed when I realized it's like a little kid believing in wrestling. I use that analogy. Once you grow up and find out it's fake, you don't want to watch it.
Sure.
Once I realized the streets was fake, I didn't want to be a part of it. Yeah. And I had a child at a young age, and I always called my daughter, my oldest daughter, my lifesaver, because she gave me purpose. Like, she gave me a reason why I come home. Like, I might go wild out, but I can't go too far. Yeah. You feel me? And then my wife playing a major role. But most importantly, God, man. God giving me the opportunity to change, because I lost a lot of people along the way. A lot of my homeboys died before they could even change. So God giving me time on earth to outgrow it played a major role. Because I'm like, he dead. I mean, I've been losing homeboys since I was a teenager. Yeah. I lost my brother at 6. So it was like, wow, I got this time. I got to do something with it. And the part of that was changing. Yeah. Okay, good. Anything else you want to ask me?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I work with you. Like you're the reason why I stayed at the job so long. How did you able to just come in a place, not only be unhappy, but work like you love it though?
Cause that shit paid, bro. I feel like anything that involves money, I gotta give 110%. And I use the same ethics when I was in the street. Whether that's a weed, soft, hard, anything involving money, I gotta give it 100%. I can't just treat it like it don't matter if it's providing money. For sure. So that's just my mentality. Like, oh, is money there? Let's go. And I'm gonna give it anything involving money 100%. Even if if I'm doing a bunch of different things, if they all involve money, I'm gonna give it my all. I don't really care about liking it. I like money.
Yeah.
So like that's all I need to know. Like
Yeah.
them people at that job don't pay me. Them people in corporate do.
Yeah.
And all they going off numbers. I gotta work and put in the time, pay it. So that's what I'm here for, $1.
Go.
I don't keep my feelings out of it. But all right, man. So this is the Word of Advice podcast. Thank you for coming by, but you gotta give my audience a word of advice about anything, for anything.
Anything worth having is worth fighting for. Never doubt yourself, and then you gonna get out what you put in. Put the work in, it'll pay off. You be lazy, you ain't gonna have nothing. And hard decisions lead to an easy life. Easy decisions lead to a hard life. Make sense of it yourself.
Thank you, bro. That was dope. Hey, everybody, man, thank you for joining me for the Word of Advice podcast.